Shalom Israel, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lilia, and this is the Empress of Royalties channel. So today, oh boy, what a day, what a week. But yeah, so I'm just coming on here because I want to just get, as you can see in the title, what it's going to be a little bit talking about, right? But I'm going to this is going to be my final and last video on social media. um I'm pretty sure if I have something else more to say, I might do a second. Might, that's a big might, because I'm getting off of social media. You're so nosy. Why is there a rainbow in the middle of my why is there a rainbow in the middle of my video? I don't even know why. So yeah, what was I about to say? Okay, so let's get into it. Let's just get straight into it. And there's like a little something right there. I don't know what that is. Oh, hold on. Okay. So I'm so nosy. So um yeah, so what was I about to say? What was I about to talk about? Shush. Let me see. What the heck was I about to talk about? Oh yeah, I know what I'm going to talk about, but I can't remember how I'm gonna start it off. There was something that triggered it. Oh, okay, yeah, I know. So I was going to start. Oh yeah, there we go. I was going to start doing a reaction thing on here to different videos, but I don't even want to do that no more. It's almost times is about to be like, we're in the end times for real, and so there's no need for all that. But yeah, so these ICE deporting immigrants and all that, that's what they claim. This is what it's about. But we're gonna get into two things. American tax, Americans collapse. Ooh. As country collapse. This is some deep stuff. Like I could do it like this. Look at that.
Look at this. This is crazy. This is happening in Mexico City. They are destroying businesses.
Even though this happened like in 2020, this is when it was supposed to go down, but somehow it got stopped. And hold on, somehow it got stopped, and then it didn't start back up until now. But this time it's not going to stop. This is it, because you know how I know this is it is because where's that one thing I had? Just what I seen today, and I'm going to put that up on the screen on my what's it called? I can't think today. It's so much. I'm gonna put it on my dang, what is them things called? I don't know. The front of it, whatever them things is called. You'll see it when the video's done. But dang, how do I get to the videos? Okay. View all. This is so like I've been learning so much. Okay, this is what I really
And
want to
after
do.
they assault law enforcement officers and stop them from doing their jobs, they run
Turn on Siri. I don't need
neighborhoods and
Siri.
hide in their homes, which explains why we're seeing armored vehicles.
But it says, let's turn this down. Let's pause this.
Canvassing red.
It says ICE goes door to door. And as you can see, oh yeah, I put the clip. I'm gonna put the clip, matter of fact, in the beginning of when I said this on TikTok. And I told y'all, I said, these people, when they come knocking at your door and want to come enter your house and want to get your information and know. Remember back in 2020 when they was going around knocking on your doors and they wanted this, it was called the census, and they was like saying, they was asking how many people was in your house. I knew it was what they was. I thought it was going down then, but it didn't go down. Like I said, it did not go down then. But this time when you hear them come knocking at your door, boop, 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 open up, it's ICE, but they going door to door. They're going door to door, okay? So when they come and knock on your door and they come in and they want to know who's in your house and they snatching people out of your house, you don't know who they're going to snatch. It could be you. It could be your kids. It part you and your kids and whoever in the house. You're not on this list, and people got to get in touch. There's only going to be certain people you can contact that can help you get out of it. And if you're not already under the protection of I don't want to say too much on here because there's watchers, and they'll try to take it as they whatever. Anyways, so they're coming door to door, right? When they knock on your door, they're gonna check the list, and they're gonna see if you on that list. You ain't on that list, and you trying to give them an ID to this. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Where's that at? I don't know where. I might have to do a part 2 because I didn't get all this together because one, I really don't feel like doing no more videos. I'm retired. I don't. Like I said, social media is going to be a wrap pretty soon. Like, there's not going to be no social media. Especially when the grid goes down. It's all going to be a wrap. So, people then sold their souls for this social media fame. And it's about to be a wrap. Like, stupid. Just dumb. Thank God, because I was... Back when, like, before 2020, before the COVID hit and everything, I was on social media. I was getting 400, 500, likes, 4 or 5. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, 3 to 4, 5, something like that. 100 likes, 500 likes on the post. Whatever, comments, all that. I used to get all that back then. But once I turned and started speaking the truth and knew a certain name, that's when I started getting blocked and shadow banned. Because, listen, people that really speaking the truth, they're not going to, and you're not affiliated with the, what they want to call secret society. But it ain't no secret. Damn, my face so fat. Like, damn, I'm getting fat. And I don't even know why, because I don't even eat all like that. I don't even eat meat or nothing like that. But, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so, if you're not a part of that, you're not going to be able to, you're not going to reach a big, like this video right here, it's not going to reach that many people. I already know that. But, the people that it do reach, they're supposed to, say, like, if they're not a part of it, if they didn't sell out themselves, and like say like there's somebody like me that just came into it and want to know more the truth and stuff and save themselves, that's who's going to reach. That's who God wanted to reach, and it's going to reach them. But majority of them, they're just watchers. That's what your views are. They're watchers. And so yeah, like I said, if you're not a part of them, your videos or your whatever, they're not going to let you speak the truth, especially if you say a certain name. You're definitely, long as you keep that one name on your videos and everything, you make sure you mention that name, which I'm not mentioning, but everybody know, the world, the whole world says that name, and that's the God of the Bible. And I learned that's why the Bible is full of witchcraft, because that's the God of the Bible. That's the Christians' God. That's that's the what's they called, Masons. That's their, long as you believe in a God, you're going to be able, especially that one, you're going to be able to reach further in life. You're going to get blessings in life. You know what I'm saying? So people can say, yeah, they can say they're blessed. Yeah, you're blessed. You're right. You are. You're chosen. Yeah, you're chosen. You're blessed. You're all that. By who is the question? By who? So, and then I realized this is sitting back and just like doing your own thoughts and your own everything you learned throughout your years, and downloading more and more information. You figure this stuff out. And so now I know the reason why people doing all this mimicking and copying, because that's what their God does. Their God. These are just like a third of the angels got kicked out of heaven. They followed Satan they follow him out of heaven. That's who they are today. That's who they are on this world, this planet. Their ancestors are from them people, them angels that got kicked out. It's all wrapped up in one, and I realize it. And there's only certain ones that Father Yah sent back. I don't know why. I still question them, like, why did I get sent back here? Why? I could have been good where the hell I was at. Where the heck I was at. Excuse my language. Where the heck I was at. I didn't have to come down here with these people, or come to where these people was at. But I guess I had to, because whatever I probably did in my past followed, because I know that's another story, but I'm gonna be telling it somewhere else. But yeah, so let's get back into it. So they come in to knock on them doors, boop 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 boop, and it's not, and they trying to say it's migrants, and it's just whatever Mexicans or Latin, whatever those group of people they trying to say is only going to. But okay, let me look at this. Okay. What's it called? Alligator. Let me go on TikTok. Yep, Alligator, Alcatraz. Look at this stuff. This is where come on. This is where they are going to house. This is where they already housing people. You see that? This is where, and they only showing the good parts of it. This is not how it looks throughout the whole facility. This is only the good side. And I don't know who gets to go on the good side. I doubt it if they probably just using this for a video to show the public. But it's way worse. And then they trying to say, oh, God shut it down because it flooded. No, they don't care. They're going to house you in this flood with these alligators, these snakes, and everything else. And I just said this. Soon as I say, and this is what's going to happen, look what happens. It's all coming out. That's why we move in sync. Like, the real true followers of Father God, we move and talk in the same frequency, and we speak it, and it comes about. Like, I'm not saying I do it, but I'm saying, like, Father God brings it on. Okay. So what else did I want to show? Okay, look at this. Alligators. This is what
about some pretty scary stuff, but this next one is not just scary, it's real, and it's happening right now in Florida. Yo, it's called Alligator Alcatraz, and yes, that's what people actually call it. A detention compound built in just 8 days by the Trump administration and the state of Florida. It holds up to 3,000 undocumented immigrants in temporary custody, surrounded by swamps, alligators, and razor wire. Locals say once you're inside, there's no getting out. NBC News confirmed the location cost nearly $450 million per year, funded partially through FEMA, and was intended for a short-term holding, 2 weeks max. But here's where it gets dark. Some detainees were reportedly held for longer with no clear records. Why is it called Alligator Alcatraz? Because the facility is surrounded by deep swamp waters filled with actual alligators. Locals near Homestead say the design wasn't accidental. They say it was intentional. A real-life moat making escape impossible. And here's where it gets disturbing. Multiple anonymous ICE whistleblowers claim some detainees disappeared from the system entirely. No names, no transfer paperwork, and nobody's talking about it. Now, conspiracy forums say the facility flooded in early 2024 and rumors started flying. Some claim bodies were found in the water. Officials denied everything, but satellite footage tells a different story. Allegedly, this is all for entertainment purposes only.
Ain't no
if
allegedly.
You're local to Homestead or South Dade, or know anyone who worked near Alligator Alcatraz, drop your stories in the comments, locals. What have you seen? What did you hear? What do you know? Hit that follow button right now if you want me to do a part 2.
Okay, so that's what's going on, right? Oh, they showing it when it's flooded.
Alcatraz has flooded. This is a sign.
See, they said this is a sign.
Flooded, and it is no longer available for service as of now. It is being reported that it is uninhabitable. Water has compromised the structure, and it's as good as
look at it. Flood and dead. Look at them. Look at them beds. There's alligators floating in there. Trust. So they trying to say that, oh, this is God's plan and he destroyed it and everything. You think these people are evil. They're demons. They're evil. You think they give a dang darn if it's flooded? You're going to be in that flood. You're going to be in there with them alligators. You're going to be in there with them snakes. You're going to just be in there. There's people outside it. Let me see if I can find. Look at this. This is crazy too.
A girl on TikTok came on here and said that one of her neighbors received a government contract asking them to install a bunch of incinerators at Alligator Alcatraz. They're installing incinerators at Alligator Alcatraz.
Incinerators. You know what them is going to be for? To burn y'all up.
Too, there are
burn y'all. Ooh, look at the fire. They put the fire on there.
Shackles on. People are finding people on beaches wearing shackles. This is the level that we're at. There's another girl on TikTok who is tracking flights, government flights, or like
look what else they doing.
Detention centers, and they are just going out into the ocean and then turning around. Just going out and turning around. The flights are not making it to their
Okay, hold on. So you know what they're doing? When she said that flights is going out and they just turning around, they're dropping bodies off. So after they torture you and do all this stuff to you, whatever they do to you, because there's going to be women in there that's going to be stripped. So yeah, they taking people. Oh yeah, okay. So I said that part. So it's a lot to this. It's a lot going on, a lot, and whew, thank God. I just thank God that I switched my whole lifestyle around and started doing my research and learning the things before it even came about, because then I'm able to get my mind prepared and understand what is really going on, and how I can read between the lies. And there's this one guy, like, the guy that I had on first, or his video first, he's making it seem like it's only about immigrants, and that's what he's paid to do, is talk about immigrants. Just like I said, like, people that come out and do these interviews and they talking about the Illuminati, they talking about different artists that sold their soul, and it's a lot of these channels. These are paid, just like Cat Williams. They are paid to come out and tell the truth. This is the thing. Their Father y'all made a patent. Yeah, you could do whatever you want, do what you got to do, whatever. But one thing you got to do, you got to tell the truth. You cannot lie. Well, they can mix in lies, but they got to tell the truth as well. And what they do is they pay these people to come out, and that's why you see a lot of, when you get your information, you see it's a lot of witches. I could tell it's nothing but witches and warlocks that's telling these stories and these truths. Is because they have to do that. They have to. They can't just live. They can't just tell people lies. They gotta tell them lies, and they gotta tell them the truth. Because when it comes down to it, and they go to, and Judgment Day comes in, and they can't go and say, oh, well, I was tricked, I was lied to, I didn't know, da 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 da. Yeah, you knew, and you still chose to live that lifestyle. You still chose to do that. So you still chose to sell your soul. You knew, and you can't use that you didn't know, because it's too much. It's too much truth out. It's too much information out here for you to not know. They know. People know. They know that name is not the God of who created us. They know that, but they're not. They're paid to keep the people asleep, and as long as the people is asleep, they believe they're gonna keep living on, and they can keep getting these riches, and they can keep being in power. That's what you're doing for them. You're helping these entities think that they're going to keep living on and keep doing this evil in this world, but it's not. It's going to come to an end. You're not going to keep being able to live here. Like, I don't know if people, it don't register with people's brains or something. I don't know. It's mind-boggling. Like, I'll be just like, what's wrong with these? Like, these people choose to do this. Like, why? I don't know. Maybe it's just in trauma, these demons just take control, and it's not even the person no more. It's just these demons controlling their bodies. Just, that's another story, which I'm not going to do on social media. Yeah, there's another way I'm gonna do it. I'm taking it back to old school, because there's not going to be none of this, no YouTube and all that. So anyways, but what else was I going to say? Is there anything else I need to say? Yeah, so when they okay, so there's going to be, that ain't the only one. I'm pretty sure if it's not some already built, they are building more of them facilities to house people. And it's not going to be just immigrants. It's not just immigrants. If you're not written in the Lamb's Book of Life, if you're not here to promote rebuilding and restructuring this world to goodness, and you're not a fraud, you're going to be labeled as a terrorist. That's the word they need to use, not migrants, terrorists. Okay, so you're labeled as a terrorist. And like I said, there's people that's being stopped, and they're trying to get their IDs, and they're trying to, oh yeah, let me see if I can find that. I think I seen it on TikTok.
Destination.
People being stopped by police. I think that's what it might come out.
Today I'm going to let you know your rights when you're being pulled over by the police. And
Say that one more time. Yeah.
I don't know.
For what?
But if I find the clip, damn, look at that motherfucker. But anyways, they're being stopped and pulled over, and they're giving their identification. And if you read the ID, it'll say that this is not for identifying a person. You're not being identified, and they're being taken. Their information is out of the system. So therefore, if you're not in the new system, you're considered as a terrorist. You're not even. They can't find you in there. So therefore, you're what's it called? I can't think of the name they called. I can't think of nothing. That's why I need to write notes. I do, but I'll be so busy. I don't got time, and then I'll be doing other stuff. But you're going to be labeled as a terrorist. So you're going to be not in this system, and they're going to arrest you, and they're going to take you to those camps, the facilities. And this one is called, it's in Florida. That's the first one. Look at that. And then, look at that. You can see, let me click on here. Let me turn this down. I don't know what song that is. But, as you can see, look at them alligators. All them alligators swimming in that water. Look at that. It goes all the way around. And if you try to run, look at that. They got 1, 2. See, that one facility, that's where the beds. Matter of fact, them beds is probably for the workers when they need to go to sleep. Because there's workers that you could get a job here. Woo. So anyways, if you try to leave out here, all these is going to be alligators. Them alligators is going to come out of this. They come out of the swamp or the river or whatever that is. And they specifically got these. That's crazy. And it's all around. And they're going to come out of there and eat you. So you can't go running. And you trying to run in there to get away from the guards, to hide and cover. They're coming. Anybody in them, sooner or later, they're going to have these all over the place. And you think you're going to be hiding in the woods and all that? So they ain't got your minds, boy. This world's mind, thinking they can just outdo just live life and choose the way they want to live it. But that's nor here nor there, because they're going to find out, and sooner or later, you're not going to be able to live in the woods. You're just not. you're not going to be able. There's another thing that I wanted to say too, like, so yeah, like I said, I gotta watch what I say, because there's watchers and mimicking. That's why I got off of social media. I won't be on social media no more. I'm just doing this video because I'm trying to get the message out there to, I got some other way I'm doing it, but if you find yourself in a situation, you're going to have to find somebody like me. There's other people. There's, how many, he said 7 billion or something like that. I think so. Like 7 billion people other than me that have been identified. Some people, I don't know. Some people it's going to be good. You don't never know. Still yet, because I know people that's been identified and they're still living that worldly life. So you want to find the right person. And just like I said, y'all got to find them. We got to make sure we know our customers, because it could be somebody that's a fraud and they want to get the information and they want to get it done, but they're still going to use the information to corrupt it and be evil about it. Just like these fake Hebrew Israelite camp groups. They got the information and they twist it around and they put witchcraft on it and they make lies and all of this stuff. They're leading people, these big camp, especially the big purple ones, they're leading people to a death trap. All the men are going to be destroyed. And just like he said, there's going to be people, but I witnessed and I did all this in your name. How? Well, they don't even use his right name. They don't even know his name. But, and I prophesied, this must be rain. It is. Yep, I can smell it. Dang, that rain smell. I love the smell of rain. But yeah, and they're going to be, and he gonna like, get away from me. I never knew you. He don't know y'all. He ain't gonna know y'all unless he identifies y'all. He put y'all in the Lamb's Book of Life. Y'all are identified, and just like the son said, as you can get your birthrights back, you can also lose them. So there's no guarantee. If you want to just use it as a corruption way and still live in the world, you can lose it. So, is there anything else I want to talk about? I'm just saying, there's going to be women in there that's going to be stripped naked, butt naked. And there's like lawyers and all that. People is trying to get lawyers and all that and trying to help them get out. They ain't going to be able to help y'all get out of there. You're going to be stuck in there. And then you're going to be labeled as a criminal because you're not identified. So you're going to be labeled as a criminal. You're going to be a thief because you just stole some stuff. I'm not going to get into that. You just stole some stuff. And, yeah, so, and then you can be in there, who knows, you could be in there for eternity. Well, I ain't going to say eternity because you know where you got to go for eternity. But you will never get out. And however long this lasts, you'll be in there until the day you go to hell. Damn, you got to be. Woo. And I used to be like, man, I just want to know, how do you escape? Do you have to go through all of this? And we learned how you could get your head chopped off and all of this stuff. I remember I learned this way back when I was a kid. And you learn about how when the world ends and Judgment Day comes and there's gonna be people getting your head chopped off, or you're gonna have to take the mark of the beast. I just be like, man, please. I just be like, please, I don't want to even go through that. Please, I don't even want to be tempted to go through that. I don't want to choose if you don't take the mark, you gotta get your head chopped off. Please don't put me through that. And look, cannot believe I just actually it's mind-boggling when you know that we're actually here to them days, and I actually figured out how to not go through that. It's mind-boggling. It's like, wow, I never even thought I was going to even figure it out. I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to figure. I mean, you gotta go through it. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have to do it, but I wish I didn't even have to do that part. I wish I could just. And there's a way. See, church people don't tell you there's a way. They just told us you just gonna have to choose. You're gonna choose the mark, or you're gonna get your head chopped off. You're gonna be putting them things. They even got them things. That's a true thing going on. They even got them going on. So, yeah, it's just, whew. What you think you gonna go outside so you can drink some of that rainwater, huh? That's what you want, but you ain't going to. But all I can say is, when y'all get to that door, when y'all figure out this is real stuff that's going on. Hush! No! I should have locked you in your cage. Bad. Look at him. Just bad. You can't even see him. Oh, he walked away. That's what I need to do. Put the camera on him. He'll run. Hold on. I'm coming. Anyway, so yeah. Shush! Try to find, but like I said, you gotta know. I'm gonna know my customer. I'm gonna know who I'm dealing with. Kingdom, shush! Shush, 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 shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm gonna whoop you. You're so bad. Let me just let you out. But yeah, just know I'm gonna know who I'm dealing with, because the way I'm gonna go about it, I'm gonna help people, because it costs now. When I did it, Kingdom, you even right here and you want to still bark. The way I'm gonna go about it is, you is a mother scruncher. It's different. I don't know if some other people gonna do it too. That's identified. But I know the way I'm doing it. I'm gonna help people because it's cost. And then they just said on the call, it's going up. The price is going up. Dang. And it's a recession. Oh, I'm so cool. It's bad. But Kingdom, please. So I was about to. Okay, this is gonna be. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's going up. So it's already for a family to get under this protection. $1,500 for a family, and that's the mother, the husband, and the children. And it's $750 for just a single person. So let me hang this up. So yeah, I keep saying yeah, but I keep coming back. But I probably don't put all that in there. But anyway, so it's going up the price. So it's like I said, it's $1,500 for a family now. Back when I did, it was free. Dang. Woo! All y'all, we gonna wait until she get in there, and then you know what I'm saying. We're gonna start charging. Woo! Cause people, but that's not what it was about though. But anyways, even if it do, you still, once this system completely crashes, you get your inheritance. So, and with that inheritance, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how I'm going to, if it's people still out there that's going to need the help, because I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know how Father Yah's doing that part. I don't know if we get our inheritance and we still can help people or what, or by the time everything completely crashes, everybody's going to be gone. The demons is going to be gone. The people that didn't know is going to be gone, and it's just the ones that's been saved for it all will be here. I don't know how that goes, but if it do go the way I get down here, Kingdom, the way I would like it to go is we get that and we can help others, and we can work something out like a contract or whatever, and they would have certain amount of years that they have to work, get off for me, or that type of deal. Just like that's what I'm saying. Satan, boy, that motherfucker, boy, he want to be God. That's what I said. These people, would you stop licking my feet? I'm trying to move them, and you steady fall on my feet to lick them and bite them. So, sit down. Yeah. So I'm like, that's why people do what they do. They mimic other people because they want to become that person. And it's like saying he wants to become God. That's why he got all these different names that you call him. The J word, the Z word, what is you doing? And all these other, names. But I heard there's multiple Satans and demons and all that, and devils and all that. I don't know. I don't deal with that stuff. I don't know. But yeah, but he wants to become Father Yah. And he did everything to copy him. And it's funny. So now you know why people doing this, because they're possessed by him. That's their God. Their God does that. And that's why they do it. They learn from the best. They move like them. See, I don't move like that. I never copied or mimicked nobody. And I thank God I never hold possession of that type of spirit to do such thing. It's disturbing. It's disgusting. It just looks like you look like a mantic demon. I just see a demon. That's what they are. They're demons. And you can just see it. You can see it on their body. Like, I could see it. I could see them. They're demons. I don't even see. It's just where I can't explain it. And I can see their eyes. It's in their eyes. Like the window is your eyes is the window to your soul, and you see it in all their eyes. Like their eyes is like, you can see it's a demon. It's possessed. This person is possessed, and their bodies are controlled, and they love it. They love it. But so yeah, this will be, if I don't do a part 2, I probably ain't. I'm not thinking I really care. I got other ways I'm trying to reach people because I don't want mimicking spirits to mimic nothing I do no more. Like, you can't, if you're not around me, which there's nobody around me, you can see there's never nobody around me. Oh, that looks cute. What is that? Oh, my nail polish. But as you can see, there's nobody around me. Don't excuse my little messy little living room, because yes, it's a little mess, you know what I mean, little mess, but nobody's around me. So therefore, you cannot mimic me. You will not be able to mimic me. You will not know what I'm doing. You won't know nothing. Nobody will know nothing. All you're gonna know is I fell off the face of the earth. Tink, 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 tink. You gonna bite him? No, he don't like that. Now, why you gotta go do all that? Ow! What did I do? Get away from me. Oh, there we go. The bird wanna bite my feet. Ouch! Oh gosh! I don't want my feet. Ow! Them teeth hurts. Who you scaring? Oh, me. Get him, stop! I gotta hide him. Or you can't see him. Lord. You supposed to be gone. See, that rain just lasts for 5 minutes and then it stops. That sucks. But then look at how the world, like all these floods now. North Carolina is flooded. Parts of that is flooded. It's gonna be more places flooded. Oh, this world is going down. It's such a joy to see it going down, and the ones that don't want to go down because they wanted to keep ruling. They want their God to keep ruling and be the ruler of the world, the God of the world. And yeah, so they can keep doing wickedness and doing their witchcraft and doing their evil spells. And ooh, I could just tell. It's like I seen how like certain people got famous. They did these little rituals with candles and stuff. People was doing that in their houses. I bet you. That's why I gotta get off here too, because y'all little evil little spells and spirits is not going to be able to do nothing through this internet frequency to me no more. This is it. Yeah, that's why I said this is it. So people are going to find me in different ways. If they're truly about Father Y'all, they'll find me. So that's it. That's all. What did I say? Shalom and good luck to those who not luck, because it ain't luck. Hopefully you make it. If not, too little good riddance. Shalom.